Where Everybody Knows Your Name was the theme song for Cheers, a top-rated TV show on NBC from 1982 to 1993. Cheers was the place where the whole establishment would yell, "Norm!" when the corner stool regular walked in the front door. We all knew Cliff the mailman, and we all knew Frasier too. Cheers was where everybody knew your name. My name is Tom Miller. I pastor Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin. This is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 902, What's in a Name? There's something about your name. Dale Carnegie understood that principle well. If you want to win friends and influence people, remember their name and use it in conversation. Your name is a point of identity, and it carries with it your reputation. Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches." There's a difference between reputation and character. Reputation is who people think you are. Character is who you really are. Typically, but not always, reputation follows character. Sometimes our reputation is not at all indicative of who we are. There were several name changes recorded in the Bible. Jacob was changed to Israel, Simon to Peter, and Saul to Paul, to name just a few. Some of those were of notably nefarious character until God impacted their lives and changed their names. In a sense, they were born again. They didn't just turn over a new leaf or modify their behavior. They had changed at their point of identity. Jacob went from a deceiver to a prince of God. Simon was the most impetuous and impulsive guy in town. He just could not be counted on. Then in the book of Acts, he becomes a pillar of the early church, confronting those who crucified the Lord and preaching sermons where thousands of people convert to Christianity. Peter? Saul was a notorious persecutor of the infant church. He quite literally hated Christians. That was until Jesus changed his heart and his name. Paul would go on to turn the world upside down in the name of Jesus. That's a pretty radical conversion. That's what happens. You will be called by a new name which the mouth of the Lord shall give you, Isaiah says. When you give your heart and your life to Jesus, He will change you. He will turn your way of thinking upside down as you learn to trust Him. He will give you a new name, and a good name is better than any amount of riches and wealth. It may take a while for your reputation to catch up. Maybe it never will. But there's a new name written down in glory, and that's all that matters. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.